you can call me Audi, and I will be 21 years old soon next month. This is my story about my family. After that, I am the only girl in my small family. Next, I will introduce my little family. I grew up in a family that has high culture. My dad is Batak. My father type of people is funny, good, and it looks cruel, but it actually heart Hello Kitty. A little story in school. Many of my school friends were afraid of my father because my father's face was like he want to punch on my school friends. Even though my father was a very funny person in our family. My father worked in the government and he was a pretty person relaxed in living his life and I remember my father said about whatever you do, always rely on God. So I remember this quote of my father. And my dad also loved playing him. When my mom always say, "Can you shut up?" Pak? Because my father coming home from the office immediately cleaning. Don't know there was anything to clean. Then my dad liked playing badminton with his friends. And yes, he is pretty good at it playing badminton. My father is also a pretty curious person. So for example, my father can show his affect directly but by paying attention to the details. I didn't tell my parents and my dad suddenly bought that for me, which made me surprised. Wow, my father is so sweet. So yeah, my father. And that's my dad with a cruel face Hello Kitty. Next, this is my mother, my father's wife. My mother was a calm person, and my mom can't do anything starting from cooking, which ultimately made my mom open an online business in my region. And my mom is also a gymnastic teacher in my place, even though now my mom has no vacuum being a gymnastic teacher, but she still does routine tasks as a member only in my place. So my mother really loved to participate in gymnastic activity, especially in gymnastic competition. You must have to participate. And my mom is joyful person. That's my mom is described as a very mother. Even talk is talk about my mom also pays attention to the details of me and my father and whether this couple is so sweet. Oh yes, my mom is an expressive person which makes it so funny. My mom is a positive person, that's why I say like a fairy mother. Because sometimes I tell my problem and about my anxiety, it's someone my mom immediately say, "Nang, don't be like that," or "Remember his kindness, just avoid don't think." Yes, that's what happened. I was already anxious and even angry. It's joking, okay? The more I think it's true what my mother said, that what then call Nang is a typical call for girls in Batak, so my mom or father often call me Boru or Nang, which mean girl, so that's additional information. And yes, this is my little family. In the future, I will make them proud. Amen. Okay, the story about my family. See you in the next assessment.